Here we are, baby. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are, boys. Here we are, boys, with episode 56. With episode 56 to come chill with your boy. Here we are with episode 56 of Come Chill with Your Boy. Now, before we get into it, guys, I gotta reiterate this every stream. Every time I do one of these, I have to reiterate this. If at any point in the stream y'all hear me stuttering or tripping over my words, I've got a speech impediment. That's why I stutter, that's why I trip over my words. Let's get the promotional stuff out of the way. Let's get the promotional stuff out of the way, and then we'll get into it. So, number one, y'all get the boxing stream next month. Y'all will get the boxing stream next month. I'll talk about all the greats. I'll talk about Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, Joe Louis, Sugar Ray Robinson, Sonny Liston, etc. I'll talk about all the greats next month, and we'll have some fun. So, also, guys, I'm still working on the White Knight, on Ogre's 8, on the Dragon King, and the broader world of Avaloria itself, and I'm still working on Gunblade as well. I'm still working on the Samurai and Gunslinger as well, aka Gunblade. So, that's all the promotional stuff. That is all the promotional stuff out of the way. So what do y'all want to talk about, baby? What do y'all want to talk about? I know what we should be talking about, because your boy, and if y'all don't know what this channel is about, just to go read the channel description. That explains everything, guys. That explains everything. Excuse me. I talk about the stuff I'm interested in. I talk about history, mythology, philosophy, psychology. I talk about all that stuff. I'm also into anime, manga, comic books, etc., 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 etc. But if y'all don't know, guys, y'all will not be getting any more music from me until December 1st. However, I did give y'all a little snippet. I gave y'all a little teeny tiny snippet of music. Go check that out. It was uploaded 4 hours ago. I don't care. Leave the stream right now and go check it out. It's 13 seconds. It is 13 seconds. But go check it out. Go check out hit the little snippet I give y'all. I gave y'all the first verse of the song. Go check it out. I wrote that myself. I did not perform it, but I wrote it. Just go check it out. It's great. It's up on the channel. Note, it is not the song that I will be releasing on December 1st, because to be fair, y'all haven't gotten a song from me in like a month. I think the last song was Songs of the Galilee. And then I told y'all I would be releasing another song on December 1st. That is not this song. Now, this song, I wrote the first verse last night, because it's honestly me just talking about my doubts and my fears, because I'm a writer, I'm a storyteller, even though I've got nothing published yet, guys. So why am I even afraid? Well, I'm working on the White Knight, Ogre's 8, the Dragon King, and the broader world of Avaloria and the mythology I'm building itself. And then I'm also working on Gunblade. I'm working on the Samurai and Gunslinger as well. So, it's basically me just talking about my doubts and all that. Just go check it out. Please do. If y'all can, just do that for me right quick. Leave the stream. go check it out. It's 13 seconds. It's up on the channel. I uploaded it 4 hours ago. Just go check it out, please. Also, there may be more music coming soon. So yeah, guys. Just go check it out if you want. Anyways, yeah. I mean, I uploaded it here. I'll go to the channel right now. I'll go to my channel right now, right? I will go to my channel right now and check it out. Right? Yeah, teaser for verse 1, full track soon. So, I uploaded that 5 hours ago. My bad. I uploaded that 5 hours ago. So, yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun, guys. I mean, he will get all that right, all that stuff. I'll get it squared away, and we'll just simply do it. Now, do note, guys, I'm not a musician. I'm just a writer. I'm just a writer, guys. I just write the songs. But yeah, like I just do the music stuff on the side, you know. I don't do it full time. I do the writing stuff full time. I put all the time and effort into my stories. So, just be patient, guys, and everything will come. I promise. Everything will come. Everything will come in time. Like, there's 2 things I've promised y'all. Y'all will get the boxing stream next month. I'll talk about all the greats. And I also promised y'all artwork. I promised y'all artwork of the Samurai and Gunslinger, of the 2 main characters in Gunblade. I've promised y'all artwork of Gunblade, of the Samurai and Gunslinger, and y'all will get that. Y'all will at least get concept art by the end of the year. Y'all will at least get concept art of those 2 characters by the end of the year. Probably around Christmas or New Year's, I'd imagine. Probably around Christmas or New Year's. So yeah, just stick around and be patient, guys. And everything will fall into place. Hopefully, everything will fall into place. Like, I'm just a dude just hoping his dreams pan out. Dude, I'm just nervous. I'm just jittery, you know, because I'm I want this. I need this. I need the stories to do well. I need to write. I need to make these stories, these comic books, these manga. I need to do this, guys. I need to. What if the writing stuff doesn't work out, though? What if I am a piss poor writer and it doesn't sell and I fail at my dreams? Well, I've always got this to fall back on, but honestly, I don't know. I've put too much time, too much effort, too many hours, too many days, too many months, and yes, years to hit a stop now. I put too much time in this to watch it fail. I can't stop, guys. And I won't stop. Also, let's talk about 2 stories in particular. Like I said, I'm working on Hey the White Knight, Ogre's 8, the Dragon King trilogy, of which will be a trilogy of books, and the broader mythos and the broader world of Avaloria itself. And I'm also working on Gunblade as well, the Samurai and Gunslinger. But back to the first two. Back to Ogre's. Back to Hey the White Knight and Ogre's 8. Those 2 stories, guys, are coming out next year. Hey the White Knight, it'll come in May. And Ogres 8, that'll come in October of next year. So, both of these stories, guys, both of these stories are one-shots. They are, The White Knight is one chapter, 20 pages, 4 to 6 panels per page. Ogres 8 is the same. Ogres 8 is one chapter, 20 pages, 4 to 6 panels per page. There you have it, and that's how it'll be done. That is how it'll be done, guys. That is how it'll be done. So, yeah, all that's good. I'm still working on that, trying to get all that done. Also, guys, eventually I will have to reach out and find a editor and a artist, or a artist and an editor to work with. But that shouldn't be a problem. That shouldn't be a problem. The problem is, where do I publish? Where do I publish these works? Marvel? DC? That's out of the question, because they don't do manga. They do traditional comic books. Dark Horse? Possibly Dark Horse. That's a good option, I feel. Except, no, wait, I would not own the IP anymore. I would not own my own stories anymore. Saturday AM? That's always an option. But I don't know. I'm not sure. Guys. Now, Saturday is a relatively unknown publisher here in the West, in America. Saturday AM publishes manga here in America, and yes, Image is another good option. Image Comics, that's always an option. But am I really going to work at Image? I doubt they'd even be interested in what I'm doing. Like, I feel my types of stories wouldn't work it well. I'm not so sure about that. Image, I feel it'd be a good fit for some of my stories, but not all of them. Image is always an option, though. Image Comics, that's always an option. I just gotta keep my door open. I just gotta keep my options open and see who would be willing to take me. Or there's always the option of self-publishing, but that takes a lot more time and a lot more money. I've got the time, I just don't got the money. But yeah. Also, like, with my speech impediment and everything, like, that's just mad annoying as well. Like, I mean, I appreciate y'all for taking the time out of your night to just watch this and just listen to me ramble on and on and on about my stories and whatever the hell I'm interested in. Of which we've talked about all sorts of things on this channel before. This is episode 56 of Come Short with Your Boy. I've done 55 of these, guys. This is episode 56. Also, guys, like, I've talked about history, mythology, psychology, and philosophy. Well, I haven't talked about psychology or philosophy, at least not in depth, and at least not yet, because I'm more of a history and mythology and story nerd. Like, I love stories, guys. I love reading, I love writing. I'm a storyteller at heart. It's what I do. So, yeah, guys, it's very, very intriguing to see all this work out, and just to keep doing these every single night. Every single night I do these. From 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. I do these. And y'all seem to like them. You know. y'all seem to enjoy them. Of which, like, thank you guys. Thank you guys. Also, I used to be a gamer. I used to be a video game nerd, but now I'm not. Like, I have gaming stuff up on the channel. Like, I've done playthroughs of Marvel's Spider-Man 2. I've done the Ultimate playthrough and the Amazing playthrough, aka the New Game Plus playthrough. I've done I've done a playthrough. I've done 2 playthroughs on the channel. I've done the Marvel Spider-Man 2 Ultimate playthrough and the Marvel Spider-Man 2 New Game Plus playthrough, aka the Amazing playthrough. So feel free to check those out if you want. But yeah, I mean, if y'all want to, I mean, just go check out his stuff. It really helps out, guys. Also, I think it was yesterday I redid the very first song I ever uploaded on the channel. I redid and re-uploaded Lucifer's Lullaby. Now, if you don't know what that song is, hey, then go watch that video. Go watch. I redid Lucifer's Lullaby. Here you go. Go watch that video. Go watch, let me see here. Yeah. I redid Lucifer's. I hate my speech impediment, dude. It sucks. How about a comic spin on the ancient civilization and ancient technology collapse? That could be interesting. But yeah, so far, guys, I've got 2 stories. I've got 2 comic ideas for next year. The White Knight is your traditional superhero story, and Ogre's 8 is your traditional fairy tale. Think the Brothers Grimm and Disney when you think of Ogre's 8 and all that stuff. But yeah, guys, I redid the first song I ever uploaded on the channel. I redid Lucifer's Lullaby. I hate how long it takes me to say Lucifer's Lullaby. The bottom line is I redid it. Go check it out and go read the description, guys, of that video. And because that song is vitally important to Gunblade, at least the first book of Gunblade. I mean, so yeah. But yeah, guys, all the stories I'm working on, all the songs I've written, of which I gave y'all a tease a few hours ago. I gave y'all a tease of what's to come. Do note that is not the song I will be releasing on December 1st. On December 1st, I will be releasing a completely different song. So just keep that in mind. But on December 1st, y'all will get another full song from me. Like, y'all got a tease a few hours ago. On December 1st, I will be releasing another full song. And then, you know what? Y'all get a 2-for-1 special. I'll be releasing 2 songs on December 1st. I'll be releasing 2 songs on December 1st, and then y'all won't get any more songs probably for a while, or y'all get songs all throughout December, and that'll be it for a while. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind on any of that stuff yet. So just keep that in mind. Also, guys, I'm sorry if it's if it's been hard to keep track of everything this far. I might be talking too fast, or not be talking enough, or the speech impediment maybe getting in the way. I don't know. But I don't know, guys. I struggle talking, and it's annoying, and I hate it, and everything is okay, I'm guessing. Plus, I'm just worried about the writing stuff and it failing, and the existential dread is kicking in. Like, am I wasting my time just writing these stories? Am I wasting my time putting the time and effort in, the hours, the minutes, the hours, the days, the weeks, the months? Am I wasting my time? I don't know, guys. I don't know. And that's the reason. That is the reason I wrote that snippet. That's the reason I wrote that first verse last night. It's up on the channel. In the echo of doubts, I hear the whisper of doom. Oh, dude, that was so good. That was so good. That little tease I gave y'all, that was good. But I don't know, man. Am I wasting my time? Am I wasting my time dreaming? Am I wasting my time putting my energy into this stuff? I don't know. I mean, like, I've got a lot of songs up on the channel, guys, but I've got 7 songs in particular I think y'all would be very, very interested in. These 7 songs of Avaloria, these 7 songs of the Dragon King, of which, if y'all want to know more about that, just look up those songs. They are on the channel. If you want to go listen to them, you can go ahead. But do note, guys, if you listen to those 7 songs, if you listen to the songs of Avaloria, you must listen to them in chronological order, and you must read the descriptions of those songs, guys. Read the description of the videos, guys, because in the description of each video, I give y'all here what the song is about. Like in the 3rd song of Avaloria, titled Trailer, I say this is the song of the last dragon. I put that in the description, guys. So, yeah. I mean, everything is just cool, guys. I'm busy, I'm working, I'm doing these every night. And it's all well and good. It is all well and good, you know. It's fun doing this, guys. I enjoy this. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy what I do. But, as a wise man once said, find what you love and let it kill you. I don't know, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. But we'll see. We will see. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep struggling. I'm going to keep writing. Through the pain, the heartache, everything. Like, putting my time and effort into all this mess, you know. Yes, I am on my way. I can go the distance. I will get there someday. I will get there someday, man. I'll get there someday. I know I will. Because if I just keep on, learning, just keep on researching, just keep on seeking knowledge. Because, guys, that's what I do. If y'all don't know what the channel is about, it's what I do. I love history, mythology, old and ancient stories, philosophy, psychology, mythology. I love all that stuff. I love just reading and writing, guys. That's what I do. Even though none of my stories have been published yet, I just love doing it. And that's what I'm doing. Now with the music stuff, guys, with the music stuff, I just do that on the side. I don't really, I mean, I try and put effort into the songs, clearly, but that's not what I'm passionate about, though. That's not what I'm passionate about. That's not what I do. What I do is write stories. Hey, what I do is write comic books. Hey, what I do is write graphic novels. What I do is write manga. Now, yes, I suck at artwork. I suck at drawing. I suck at artwork. I suck at drawing. So I'll have to get a editor and an artist to work with. Of which, like I said, will not be that hard. But if y'all want me to go into all this crap, I will. Also, guys, as far as the mythology stuff goes, as far as the ancient mythology, as far as the ancient myths and mythology goes, I know more about. Yep, exactly. My man's spitting facts here in chat. My man's spitting straight facts. But yeah, guys, I mean, when it comes to the mythology stuff, I've got 6 years. I've got 6 years of study of Greek mythology under my belt. I've studied Greek mythology for 6 years. I've studied Norse for 2. I know a lot. I know a lot about Zeus, Poseidon, Hades, Hera. I know a lot about those gods and goddesses: Aphrodite, Hermes, Demeter, Eros, Psyche, Gaia, Uranus, Kronos. I know about all those guys. Because studying this mythology for 6 years, studying Greek mythology for 6 years, has been awesome. It has been just fascinating learning about these messed up stories. And guys, it is messed up. If you are a little kid, do not read these stories. Do not read this mythology. And if there's one thing I've learned in my 6 years of studying a particularly Greek mythology, because like I said, I've studied Greek mythology for 6 years. I've studied Norse for 2. I've studied Greek for 6. I've studied Norse for 2. If there's one thing I know about Greek mythology in my 6 years of studying it, it is that it is inconsistent. Greek mythology constantly contradicts itself and just weaves a very, very fascinating yet complicated web of repeats and retcons. But that's okay. That's okay. Because it's a very fascinating story. And if there's one common thread in all the myths that I have read, at least, it's that Greek mythology tries to teach us about hubris, about pride, about getting too close to the sun. Icarus. Icarus flew too close to the sun. He was gifted, or someone made him. I forget. Yes, he had a pair of wax wings made for him, for him to fly. He flew too close to the sun and came crashing down. Like, Greek mythology is just so interesting. It is just so engaging, so fascinating, you know. And yeah, that's why I love it, guys. Like, I mean, Zeus is a scumbag. He is a sleazy little. Yeah, Zeus is a very, very interesting figure in Greek mythology. He is the king of the gods, but nearly half or all of Olympus is his children. Think about that, guys. He's married to his sister. He's married to Hera, who is the goddess of marriage and family. So you can only imagine the toxic relationship those two have. Like, Zeus and Hera have one of the most toxic relationships I've ever read about, and the most stable relationship I've read about in Greek mythology is surprisingly Hades and Persephone. So let that sink in there for a second. It's it's all very, very interesting and all very, very just engaging to me. Like, I love history, I love mythology, I love these old and ancient stories. Also, guys, once again, I'm sorry about my nose. These allergies are kicking my R right now. So, yeah, I'm sorry about the nose. But, yeah, guys, it is just, it's driving me crazy, my nose is. Ugh. Like, man, it is just brutal. It's okay, though. It's okay. We will get past this, guys, I promise. But, yeah, this stuff interests me, guys. I'm interested in these old and ancient stories, and folklore, and mythology, and psychology, and all that. Like, I find it just very, very interesting, guys. Hello, dear viewer. Welcome to the stream. But, but yeah, guys. I mean, I've read a bunch of old stories and old texts. I'm a huge, huge Shakespeare fan. I love Shakespeare's plays and all that. I love William Shakespeare's plays, like Macbeth, Hamlet, Romeo and Juliet, all those guys. The Tempest. I love all those stories, guys. All those plays. Also, I've read Dante Alighieri's Divine Comedy, Inferno, Purgatorio, and Paradiso. That is a very, very engaging and good read. Also, another great read is Susan Collins' The Hunger Games trilogy. The Hunger Games trilogy was the first book I ever willingly read outside of school. And it was fascinating. It was a very good read. I love the story of Katniss Everdeen and Peter Malark. Very, very good stuff, guys. Very, very good stuff. Also, I've read nearly everything. I've read nearly everything J.R.R. Tolkien has ever written. I've read The Hobbit, The Lord of the Rings, and the Silmarillion, etc. I've read those three, and I've read a lot more. I've read a lot more books by him. Also, I've read Narnia. I've read Paradise Lost and Paradise Regained by John Milton. Like, I just love reading, guys. I love reading books. I love writing. I love all of it. Also, guys, I failed to mention this in, I think it was 2 streams ago, where I was talking about Greek mythology. One of the greatest sources for Greek mythology and this is how I started studying. I read I read Hestia's Theogony, of which was a very good and enlightening book. Hestia's Theogony was very, very good and super, super detailed. It was super good and super detailed. If you haven't checked it out, if you have not checked out Hestia's Theogony, please do. It's very hard to find. It is very hard to find, but it's worth it. Go read it if you haven't. Also, I've read Homer's Iliad and Odyssey. Phenomenal books. By the way, phenomenal. Also, like I said, I've studied Norse mythology for 2 years, and I need to get the prose and poetic Edda. I need to get the prose Edda and the poetic Edda and read those in order to help me along in my Norse mythology journey and all that, in my Norse learning and all that. Because going back to the Dragon King, of which, like I said, is a trilogy of books I'm working on, the main inspiration behind that trilogy, the main inspiration behind the Dragon King trilogy is one, the main three inspirations behind the Dragon King trilogy is one, the DreamWorks How to Train Your Dragon trilogy with Hiccup, Toothless, Astrid, all those characters. That's a huge inspiration on this trilogy. But the other two inspirations behind the Dragon King trilogy is Norse mythology and Scottish mythology. Like, those are huge inspirations for me, guys. At least when it comes to the Dragon King and all that. At least when it comes to the Dragon King. Like, I'm very, very, like, I see myself as very, very naive and very, very ignorant to a lot of things, of which, to be fair, I am. I am ignorant and naive to a lot of stuff. But I like to think of myself as smart in other aspects. Like, I'm not saying I'm a genius or anything like that, but I do like to think that I know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about mythology and fairy tales and old stories and just storytelling in general. Like, I mean, I could tell y'all like over half of DC and Marvel's catalog. I could tell y'all over half of Marvel and DC's catalog when it comes to superheroes and villains. I know my crap when it comes to comic books. When it comes to anime, manga, and comic books, I know what I'm talking about. And, like, it's just interesting, guys. It's just very, very interesting. Because I would love to work at a comic shop. I feel I'd be good at a comic shop. But I'm too busy working on my stories and all that. So that's for a later date. Either way, it's just very, very enjoyable, guys. I really do enjoy what I do. I enjoy talking to y'all and hearing y'all's feedback. Plus, I appreciate y'all for giving me the time of day. Because of my speech impediment, I mean, I've just thought about doing a lot of stuff, guys. Like, for example, the boxing stream. I've had that in the back of my mind for quite some time. And I really wanted to do that for you guys. I really wanted to do that for you guys. Just talk about boxing and just talk about all the greats of boxing and all that, of which I will, next month. Yeah, yeah, we'll get the boxing stream. But I've had other stuff in my mind I've wanted to do as well. Like, at some point, I would like to talk to y'all about anime, manga, comic books, and all that. Like, I would love to just go through a a catalog or a tier list, or I would love to make a tier list and rank my favorite comic books from both the Marvel and DC. But 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 however, I'm not sure how to do that though, guys. But I'm not sure how to do that. I'm not sure how to make that tier list. Otherwise, I would have done it by now. Bottom line is, I love Marvel and DC, and I would love to talk about them more and talk about why I fell in love with comic books in the first place, and talk about how I discovered the medium of comic books and anime and manga and all this stuff. But yeah, man, like, just doing this is very, very entertaining. Like, my favorite anime of all time is obviously Dragon Ball Z, the story of Son Goku and all that, of which Dragon Ball would not be here if not for Journey to the West. Dragon Ball could not exist without Journey to the West and the story of Sun Wukong. Now, the story of Sun Wukong is a 4-book series with over 2,000 pages, guys. It's very, very good. I've read a little bit. I've read a little bit of Journey to the West. It's very, very good. Hey, from what I've read of it, it is very, very good. And yeah, it's just, I love the story of Sun Wukong and Pigsy and Tripitaka and Sandy and all that. I love it. Also, guys, I'm a huge, huge fan of cartoons, TVs, and I'm a huge fan of cartoons, TV shows, and movies and all that. I've told you all my 3 favorite films of all time. I've told you all in the past streams, I've told you all my favorite movies, my favorite films of all time. But I'll go ahead and read and just tell y'all again, just in case y'all don't know. Number 3, Hacksaw Ridge. Number 3 is Hacksaw Ridge. It's the story of Desmond Doss in World War II. If you haven't watched Hacksaw Ridge, go watch it. It's starring Andrew Garfield as Desmond Doss. Now, Andrew Garfield also played Spider-Man in the Amazing Spider-Man franchise Sony did in 2012. Now, my number 2, my second favorite film of all time is the Book of Eli, starring Denzel Washington. And my number one favorite movie of all time is Shawshank Redemption, with Morgan Freeman and Tim Robinson. Now, the Shawshank Redemption needs no introduction. However, I will tell y'all this. That film, Shawshank Redemption, turned Morgan Freeman into Mr. Narration. But yeah, I mean, those 3 films are my favorite films of all time. of which, like I said, very, very good movies. If you haven't watched them, go watch them. Now, I'm also a fan of animation, more precisely 2D animation. Oh, what's my dog? He just missed it. He just missed my top three here, but I'll go ahead and say again. Number 3, Hacksaw Ridge. Number 2 is The Book of Eli. And number 1, Shawshank Redemption. There you go. There's the top 3. There's the top 3. There's the top 3. But yeah, guys, I'm also a huge fan of animation, 2D animation, and like 2D animation, the hand-drawn animation style to me is some of the best animation we will ever get. Like the original 2003 Teen Titans, that was animated beautifully. Avatar: The Last Airbender, animated beautifully. Samurai Jack, animated beautifully. And then, don't even get me started on the movies. Hey, The Road to El Dorado, animated beautifully. Hey, The Prince of Egypt, animated beautifully. Plus, we gotta take into account anime as well. And because a lot of anime is 2D, traditional 2D animation. Like, a lot of anime, like mentioned earlier, Dragon Ball Bleach. Well, Dragon Ball Bleach, One Piece, Naruto, etc. All these are animated 2D, traditional hand-drawn animation. Like, also, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started on Studio Ghibli. Now, Studio Ghibli, Hayao Miyazaki, has animated some beautiful, beautiful films. My Neighbor Totoro, Princess Kaguya, Spirited Away. Need I go on? I don't think so. But yeah, man, I love animation. The Fairly Odd Parents, SpongeBob. Even though the last two I mentioned, The Fairly Odd Parents and SpongeBob, are just simple children's cartoons, they are animated beautifully. Now that's nothing against them. That's nothing against The Fairly Odd Parents or SpongeBob. I loved those two shows growing up as a kid. That yellow sponge helped me through some dark times. But yeah, man, like I love 2D animation. Like, I mean, there's a lot of good 2D animated films out there. Like, there's one that I want to talk about in depth, in detail. Hey, but I think we're running out of time here, guys. I think we're running out of time. Hey, but that's okay. And this 2D animated film I want to talk about was made in DreamWorks in 2002. Came out the year I was born, actually. So, yeah. In 2002, DreamWorks made a animated film called Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron, of which is a film about horses. It's got no dialogue in it though, other than the humans and the inner thoughts of the titular character, Spirit. He's the main character. And just the animation in this film, dear Lord, the animation in this film is brilliant. Like when Spirit is taken away by the humans trying to settle in the land. Like when Spirit is taken away from his mom and the herd, the pain in her face, the pain in his mother's face, on that horse's face as her son is taken away, that speaks volumes. The animators knew what they were doing. It was beautifully animated. I mean, dear God, this film has some straight gorgeous animation. Like, this film truly is drop dead gorgeous. And I mean, it's just gorgeous, man. Now, it used to be on Netflix, a lot like Hacksaw Ridge. Hacksaw Ridge used to be on Netflix as well, but they took it off. I think the same is true with Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron. But yeah, guys, it's just very good and very cool. Like, I mean, I love animation. I mean, I've thought about doing what the Ink Tank does. Now the Ink Tank is a YouTube channel that focuses on Ben 10 and Danny Phantom. Now, the Ink Tank has actually broken down the Ben 10 franchise episode by episode, analyzing it by animation, story plot, characterization, etc. And I've thought of doing the same thing here with the OG 2003 Teen Titans. Like, I would love here to do that, but I don't think YouTube would allow me to. I don't think Warner Brothers and Cartoon Network and YouTube would allow me to, though. Like, I would love to break down the original Teen Titans for you guys. I would love to break that down for you guys, but I can't. Because I think YouTube would have my head if I did. But that's okay. That's okay. But yeah. Also, guys, some other cartoons I loved as a kid. BTA, Batman the Animated Series, and Batman Beyond, and just a whole lot of other good cartoons, like Courage the Cowardly Dog. That was a phenomenal cartoon. I mean, that was spooky, though. That was very, very spooky. Speaking of spooky, it is spooky month. It is Halloween time. It is Halloween time. And I'm thinking about writing horror stories and telling y'all some on stream. If y'all want that, let me know. But yeah, guys, I've written many of horror stories, actually. I've deleted most of them, but I've saved a couple of them. But yeah, I mean, everything just seems to be going smoothly right now. Everything is just as smooth as silk. I mean, like everything is alright. Don't worry. Be happy. Every little thing is gonna be alright. God, I love Bob Marley as well. Bob Marley is he was a phenomenal artist, a true genius in my opinion. He was writing his lyrics, as was Bob Dylan. Also, guys, I'm sorry. I have to apologize every stream. Because I can never stay on topic. Guys. I can never stay on topic, and I do apologize for that. Y'all know how these go, though. It's just me, just sitting in front of a camera, talking to no one in particular. It's just me talking in front of a camera to no one in particular. If y'all watch, oh well. If y'all don't, that's fine. But yeah, y'all know how these go. At this point, I just talk about the stuff I'm interested in, and hopefully y'all watch. I mean, there's three main reasons I do these, guys. There's three main reasons I do these. One, to see if there's anyone else interested in what I'm interested in, aka manga, comic books, anime, manga, and comic books, and history, philosophy, mythology, all that stuff. Like, I find all that stuff very, very interesting, and I think very, very deeply over it. I analyze, I critique, I dissect. I'm a very deep thinker, guys. I analyze a lot of stuff. Like I tried to analyze Wally and Inside Out a few streams ago. Hey, but I miserably failed at that. Of which that's okay. It's okay that I failed at that. That's okay. But yeah, guys, I'm not sure what to say now. I'm not sure what to talk about now. But hopefully y'all enjoy this, man. Hopefully y'all enjoy this. But yeah, I mean, I've written horror stuff here and there, and I'm very, very intrigued with horror stories in general, like Edgar Allan Poe, H.P. Lovecraft, Stephen King, all those guys. I really do love reading those guys, especially Edgar Allan Poe's Telltale Heart, and The Mask of the Red Death, and The House of Usher, and A Pen and the Pendulum, and all that. I love all those stories. Plus, you can never go wrong. You can never go wrong with the classic Strange Case of Jekyll and Hyde, and you can never go wrong with Mary Shelley's Frankenstein or Bram Stoker's Dracula. All very, very good books. All very, very good reads. Also, you can never go wrong. You can never go wrong with H.P. Lovecraft's Cthulhu mythos. H.P. Lovecraft and his Cthulhu mythos and his horror stories in general are some of the worst horror stories I've ever read. Now, let me specify that. Let me specify what I mean by H.P. Lovecraft is his stories are some of the worst I've ever read. Let me specify that, guys. I mean, I've had nightmares. Because of how terrifying they are. That's what I mean, guys. H.P. Lovecraft is at the top of the horror writing chain, in my opinion. He is the best. He is the best horror writer I've ever read. His stories have given me nightmares for days and days and days. Like, I read the Cthulhu mythos at 12 years old. I had nightmares for 5, 6, 7 days. Like, it was bad. H.P. Lovecraft is the best horror writer I've ever read. Also, side note here, guys. Also, Edgar Allan Poe, even though, yes, he's mainly known for his horror stuff, he also does a lot of mystery and thriller type stories. It's very, very good. His mystery and his detective-like stories are very, very good, and I find them very, very interesting. I've shown y'all on stream here before the box set I have of Edgar Allan Poe's stories. But yeah, guys, it's very, very interesting. It is very, very interesting. Anyways, guys, we are approaching that hour mark. In fact, we're about to hit it. There we hit it. Here we hit the hour mark. But I'll keep it going. I'll keep it going, guys. I will keep it going. So, here we hit the hour mark. But there's a few things to take away. There's a few things to take away from the stream. Number one, y'all will get the boxing stream next month. Number two, y'all will get artwork of the samurai and gunslinger by the end of the year, probably around Christmas or New Year's. And I'm still working on everything, guys. I'm still working on Hey the White Knight, Ogre's 8, on the Dragon King trilogy, on the broader world of Evaluria itself, and I'm still working on Gunblade. I'm still working on the Samurai and Gunslinger. Also, when it comes to music, guys, when it comes to music, y'all will get a song on December 1st. However, if y'all haven't, please do check out both Lucifer's Lullaby, of which I redid and re-uploaded yesterday, and go check out the little snippet I gave y'all a few hours ago. Go check out the teaser verse 1. Go check that out if y'all haven't, because it's 13 seconds long, but it is truly good in my opinion. It is truly good. If y'all haven't, please go check it out. I implore you. Please go check out the little snippet I did on the channel. It's 13 seconds. Just go check it out. Tell me what y'all think, and we'll go from there. So yeah, guys. Yeah. So y'all know what to do, guys. Y'all know what to do. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications. Turn on all post notifications. Hit so that we never miss a video. You know what? Screw it. No. Screw it. I'ma keep going. But do I really want to keep going though? Yeah. I'll keep going. I'll keep going here for just a wee bit longer, guys. If for just a wee bit longer, I'll keep going. I'll keep going here for just a wee bit longer. So, I mean, yeah, I pretty much covered everything I want to talk about. I pretty much covered everything I needed to talk about. So, I mean, I guess if for the rest of this, if for like maybe a few more minutes, we can just chill or whatever. I mean, it's up to y'all at this point. But actually, yeah, guys, I'm sorry, guys. It's been a long day, and I'm just gonna stop it, guys. So y'all know what to do, right? Y'all know what to do. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications. Turn on all post notifications. Here so that we never miss a video, and you'll be notified whenever I upload. And just do whatever, guys. I posted the snippet earlier. Like I said, just go check that out. And with that, guys, I am outie. I love you guys, and